face. I got blood on my hand, I got blood on the floor, I got blood on my face. I'm about to take someone out, I'm about to take someone out, I'm about to take someone out before they take me out.
Plenty ways get rich, plenty ways get hit. Run up the bands, I'm in high demand, get the cake, but I stay out the mix. Stack up the cheddar, got plenty ways. I'm a trendsetter, got plenty ways. I keep getting better, got plenty ways. 100%, I got plenty ways. I can't let them stop the paper. Diamond stretch cut like a taper. I love me a snake in the grass, cause that mean a new pair of gators. Keeping my foot on their ass. Pull up the cheese like a grater. They switched up.
All right, never a good sign, DC, as the referee has called in the doctor to take a look at what is a very bad cut.
Yeah, this is no good. You know, the cut is bad, man, and you got to wonder whether or not he's going to let this guy continue to fight. He got beat up bad.
All right, so the referee and the doctor have decided that this fight is going to continue. That's a bad cut, man. They got 1 minute here to stop the bleeding. We'll see if they can get their fighter back into competition.
Outwork this guy in everything.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round.
Big punch lands through the middle. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Doubles up on the jab. Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. Double jab again.
And doing work with the jab.
Nice kick to the midsection. Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the... beginning of the end.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Oh, massive diving punch flush to the head. We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Well, he postures up yet again and delivers another big sequence there of ground and pound. Beautiful punches there by Pereira. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Might get the TKO here. Pereira takes the judges out of it, gets the finish.
Man.
So no judges needed tonight as he pounds him out for the TKO. I'm hoping I get an invite to the after party. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
All right, let's get it to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 3 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO, Alex Pereira!
All right, so indeed it is Alex Pereira by TKO, and you're playing with fire if you're going to stand and trade with this man, and his opponent obviously paid the ultimate price tonight.
It's just not smart. I mean, the guy's phenomenal. He's a great kickboxer. If he gets you hurt, he also has a unique ability to find the kill shot to put you out.
Born in the great nation of Georgia, here is the streaking Armenian lightweight contender, Arman Tsarukyan.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, big spot in a career full of them for Iron Michael Chandler as this round gets underway. He has had a lot of big highlights since he signed with the UFC. And as far as his strength and conditioning regimen, there may be guys who work as hard. Nobody works harder than Michael Chandler, and he believes he is going to be able to outlast the opposition here tonight and take him into deep waters.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Aha! Bad man lighter. Who's got the bad man lighter? Fuck up the place now. Who's got the bad man lighter? Fuck up the place. Anywhere I dare feel funky. Anywhere my people they feel funky.
Blocker, and I've been cooking in the hot sun. When push come to shove, I'm a bad man. See you, yes, young king, we got one. See you when we eatin' and they food from the pot done. Tell the people hold them heads and eyes up so we can organize the youth to rise up. I'm not a colonizer, sympathizer. Me and all my franchises been survivors, sons and fathers meant for progress at all costs. Any minor setbacks is but a small cost. Not enough pressure for me to call the dogs off. I am more the spirit in charge than all y'all. So what is a messiah to a man? You can try and understand what's a lion to a lamb. I made history, then history began. Black excellence is what we consistently demand.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo World Champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the trips and the manipulation of joints and everything else. But on the feet, in a kickboxing setting, this man has proven elite as well. A true 5-tool player who many believe by year's end could just be the king of the lightweight division. Makhachev gets the early takedown. Nice start to the round for him. Let's see what he can do.
In the half guard.
All right, side control now. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine. When the opponent turns to the opposite side, he can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out. Just go for the finish. Oh, right into mount. This is where he wants to be.
Michael Chandler gets back up again. Clean with that offering.
He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Oh, there it is. Dump City catches the kick and promptly counters with that takedown.
Great timing, great recognition of seeing the... kick coming and turning it into your offense.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Oh, he bails on the submission now. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You gotta figure out a way to get back to your feet. Oh, heavy shots raining down. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Trying to land the elbow there to no avail. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Gets to the single collar tie now. Takedown there by Islam Makhachev.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Oh, beautiful technique on that straight punch. All right, so he gets the takedown late in the round here, DC. We'll see what he can do with it.
Timed it perfect. This will leave an impression in the judge's mind. And as his opponent, you need to get back to your feet right away, because you can also sway the judges by getting back up to your feet and maybe exploding with one last blow.
Round 2 straight ahead. All right, so a crowd-pleasing 5 minutes in the books. DC, take us through some of the highlights, man.
Punch after punch landed right on his opponent's face. Did a great job.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Lead kick landed there by Chandler. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Oh, another blistering combo.
He's in a lot of trouble.
Lands the kick to the body there. Wind it up on the right there to no avail. Just over 3 minutes to go now.
Take it to the right. Nice double leg, nice finish.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Oh, he's going triangle here.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
Very smart there. You never favor submission over a dominant position.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. Chandler's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. I know you've got a huge appreciation for this.
Oh, I mean, this is...
Huge elbow!
I need you to fight back.
That was nice.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Chandler. All right, close guard now. Chandler's back in half guard.
I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively. Now he's going full mount.
So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange. Great job changing the position and getting that reversal.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Islam Makhachev. Dean steps in.
Holy smokes!
What a fight! Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight.
be honest, loves, like we in Colorado. That's just how it goes. Goddamn, I've been ballin' all season. Take another shot, put my rolling to the ceiling. Party every night, like it's 7 days a weekend. Never take no L, no, we stay undefeated. We stay undefeated. We stay undefeated. What a feeling. Party every night, like it's 7 days a weekend. Never take no L, no, we stay undefeated. I just
Are you ready? Are you ready? And let's go.
Everybody stand up if you ever had your back against the wall and had to fight back. It's your one. My view from the top of the moon. I can see the whole world sitting in my hand, a maze of view. We finna break the rules, and we gon' make them too. I can't fall asleep, I gotta stand tall, that's what a leader do. Follow me, I'm leading you. Hey, we finna turn up, crank up the heat in here, they finna burn up. Told them I'm coming, I'm here, tell them they time up. I said it once, I'ma say it again, this here be my year. I ain't gon' show no fear, I know that I'm built to equip for what God want me to do. I'm number one out the two, it don't know where I'ma lose. I hate the struggle, but it made me harder. I made it far, but I wanna go farther. This not for me, this for my son and my daughter, my family tree and that order. I'm the chosen one, I'm wearing that jacket. I was down, now I'm up, now I was the underdog, now look who be left. I'm better than you guys, yeah. The champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' bow, never fall, the champions, champions, champions. Hey, we gon' bow, never fall, I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it. I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it. They on my neck, try to bury me. You sat on me like there was seasoning. Now this my season, weathered every storm.
You ready to fight? Ready.
A pro dating to 2001. Here is the veteran Nick Diaz, former UFC title challenger. 13 wins by knockout, another 8 by way of submission. You know the book on Nick Diaz. It's going to be punches and bunches, but if the fight does hit the canvas, you've got to protect yourself. We'll see how it goes for Nick Diaz in his much-anticipated UFC return tonight.
All right, early in the fight here, Nate Diaz off to a pretty good start, found a home for that left hand.
I mean, and it's powerful. It does not seem like Nate is throwing it hard, but he always finds his targeting very accurate with that straight left hand. So he kind of feeds his right hand to get you moving where he wants, and then bang, he drops that straight left on you that hurts so many. Hurt Conor McGregor, and he hurt the welterweight champion Leon Edwards in the same way. It's just a really high pace, too. It's a really high striking pace for these two.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Oh, nice hook there by Diaz.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Solid punch by him there.
He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all. Oh, nice uppercut there. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Swing and a big miss by Diaz. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Nice shot to the body there. Pocket presence and punches and pressure and pace. It's a lot of P's, but when you're fighting Nate Diaz, you better be prepared because he is coming and he is not stopping until the final horn. With 90 seconds to go in round one. Oh, how clean is that jab by Diaz? The kick is there to the body. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Straight punch. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight. Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. And right now, it's starting to show. Always be closing. Busy in the clinch here. The punch is good. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round. Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. Even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
I'm not sure if I saw a Stockton slap in there, but Nathan Diaz tonight.
As it always is, right? Nate is a guy that is going to overwhelm you with volume. And tonight, he's starting to enter that flow state that will allow him to do just that.
Diaz's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him. Whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch him.
Huge strike lands there. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much. Now we're going.
Good defensive vision to block that punch. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go and get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cutman's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cutmen in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Nice connection. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, punches and bunches.
Diaz's eye is closing up now. Not good for him. And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now.
Don't be stupid.
All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
You ready? You ready? Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 60 seconds on the stool.
This is what happens when you get two very skilled, very evenly matched fighters coming together. Nobody has really taken a lead in this fight. Let's... Big strike lands. Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Circling to his right. Oh, nice job by him there to slip that off him. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Man, look at that damage on the right side of his body. Starting to really bruise now. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Lands a jab. All right, so a seminal blow earlier in the round. It wasn't a knockdown, but it was certainly a stunner that caught his attention.
Oh, I mean, he got hurt bad. To see him still standing, that just goes to the toughness that he has to be still standing after taking such a damaging shot.
Both guys appeared to land there. Oh, Diaz is definitely taking aim at that cut right now. You see, targeting that area that is already compromised on his opponent.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. Oh, he reversed position there on the ground, and he's now in the dominant position. Oh, it's tight. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Diaz's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC. Oh, strong reversal on the ground here. Oh, Diaz is back in full mount.
Strong reversal there.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom. And if you're in top line, you got to finish. Continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here. All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean off.
Round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really hurt.
Oh, Diaz's cut is...
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Massive left hand. Well, let's see if he goes to set up the hook again. He has really done a nice job punctuating his combinations.
He got hurt again.
Oh, good work with the jab there.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Diaz is blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose. Now goes to the uppercut. Well, confidence is high. I repeat, confidence is high. And I got to think when you knock a fighter down in the previous round, that's going to think you can do it again.
Massive shot land. It's over, John. Fight's up.
Oh, he gets back up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. A swing and a miss by Diaz. Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing like, hey, this is my path. It's working, I'm gonna stay on.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Well, block that punch.
He's got that single collar tie.
Diaz gets caught by that straight hand. Well, he was knocked down by his opponent earlier in the round, and I'm not sure he's mentally back in this fight.
Well, it's hard to build back from something like that. But as you watch, he's trying, but we don't know what type of dialogue is going on within himself right now in regards to him believing or not having much confidence in his approach to this fight.
Diaz is caught right on the bridge of his nose. Does not look good, folks. We'll continue to keep an eye on it, and you got to think the ringside physician will too. Referee might call him in here in short order. All right, there's the end of the round. High intensity, high drama. The nose is severely cut up right now. We'll see what the cut man can do to try to maximize these 60 seconds. All right, well, I'm no doctor. I'm not going to diagnose a broken nose, but a huge cut on the bridge, and his opponent continues to attack it.
Continues to attack it as he should. He did the damage. He was the one that landed the shot that opened up that cut. Now he's got to make his opponent pay for it. He was a bit lax in the defense, and now he's got that massive cut on the bridge of his nose.
Diaz now rips the body. Well, looked like that knee to the body might have... That'll do it!
Holy smokes!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Back inside the arena now, we go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 35 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Nick Diaz.
Nick Diaz, ladies and gentlemen, probably will be a subdued celebration as usual, but make no mistake about it. This was a big win here tonight, and a very impressive performance out of Nick Diaz. Perhaps his next fight will be for the UFC welterweight title. He is the former undisputed UFC lightweight champion, Charles "Do Bronx" Oliveira, certainly going to be in the UFC Hall of Fame as the company's most decorated finisher of all time. And no surprise, Charlie Olives has prioritized the finish in this matchup here tonight.
He always does. And I think it's that kill or be killed mentality that made him so fun. You always knew, man, at some point he's going to get hurt and he's not going to get up. But during that time that he did, he was so fun. From Justin Gaethje hurting him on multiple occasions, to Michael Chandler, to everyone else kind of putting him down, him lifting himself up and getting the victory. Tonight he will have to do that again. But he needs to be a little safer. I think if Charles Oliveira was a little smarter in the octagon, he can add some gears to his fight career. Let's see if...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, Islam Makhachev, the UFC lightweight champion, put the belt on the line tonight against the former King Charles "Do Bronx" Oliveira. They met for the first time at UFC 280. That was back in 2022. And "Do Bronx" looking for a different result here tonight.
You know, John, that was the first time we saw Charles Oliveira over the course of that long run struggle with the fight style. But Charles Oliveira has promised us. He's gone back to the drawing board. He's fixed the holes in the game. He has a different approach to Makhachev. Let's see how he handles this test for the second time. Makhachev is confident, though, that he gets the job done.
Oliveira going for the takedown here. Nothing doing there. Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range. Inside leg kick is good. Oh, nice combination of elbows there in the clinch by Islam Makhachev.
Was able to get that one blocked.
Whiffs on the elbow. Two minutes have gone by here, round one. Oh, the roundhouse kick lands. Oliveira gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there.
You see him put himself into the half guard. Likes the control, yep.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Fighters back to their feet here. Keeping him honest with the jab. Nice job striking here by Charles "Do Bronx" Oliveira. Outstanding UFC resume, and the striking is really starting to catch up with the grappling. Scary proposition, really, for any man in multiple divisions.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you end the night that one in the right,
is a high-level transition to half guard and now in a position to do a lot of damage.
Watch him sit back on the leg and land big ground and pound.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's past him trying to find that shot again.
Oh, uppercut. Round 2 is next. All right, heading back to the corner, and Makhachev's got a nasty cut above the eye. Cutman has his work to do here in advance of round 5. All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of it.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Makhachev gets the single leg takedown. Oh, he's got his knee on the belly, raining down punches here.
And now he's inside control.
Oh, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Oliveira getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up. Back to his feet. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection. And these will...
Guillotines. That guillotine is very tight.
Oh, nails on the submission now. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Islam Makhachev gets hit with a kick.
But he needs to check one of these kicks. He has to discourage him from throwing this kick over and over again.
Unable to connect with it. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round 1, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round 2. Oh, powerful double leg takedown. Nice entry on that attempt. And he's back up again. So the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups. Oh, perfect head kick there. All right, so that calf really starting to show signs of bruising.
He's got to address it now. He's got to start to check these.
Kicks. 45 seconds remain in the round. Lead kick is true there by Oliveira. Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round. Very useful here towards the tail end of the frame. Clipped him with the right hand there. Final seconds here. All right, round 3 coming up next.
All right, take a seat, breathe, deal with the ball, okay? In through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, olha, o próximo round.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Land.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, pretty good back and forth action in the previous 2 rounds. Your expectations here as this next round gets underway?
I expect the action to really pick up now. These guys have to lay it on the line as we start to approach the end of the fight.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there.
Nice level change.
Nice job by him there. He was being dominated and is able to reverse position. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
Beautiful transition. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be...
Oh, attempting to go for the leg now. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back.
You need to work. I'll stand this up.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Oliveira. These ground strikes are starting to add up. All right, he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this.
Yes, they have to be mature about the fact that this is a real fighting position, and the guy on top has a lot of opportunities to finish. If he's going to attack this north-south choke, he's got to drive that shoulder deeper to his neck, really start to sink his weight away.
Oh, big shots here.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Making all these shots count. Lands a big elbow there. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that Oliveira's attempting a triangle here. Let's see if he can finish the deal.
Now he's in trouble.
Oh, and he's out.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Final seconds of round 3. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything for 10 minutes.
body. Well, the most significant stat in this fight has been body strikes, and it's
big double leg, double change.
Makasha gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Head kick attempt, it's blocked. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Oliveira. And the fighter lands again. Oh, another stiff jab here. That's about as good as it gets with that weapon. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Straight right, he misses.
Another takedown lands.
Oh, and he's back up again. Unable to connect with the right hand there.
Cannot take too many of those.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Oliveira doing the right things defensively. All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space. Lands a jab. 1 minute now to go in round 4 of a possible 5. He's effective straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing. 20 down, 5 to go. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so a big round for him there, DC. We'll go back and look at some of the highlights. Big knockdown for him. We'll see if he can follow it up.
You could see that he was flowing. Everything was working in accordance to what he wanted it to be. And at the moment that it showed itself, the moment that the opportunity arrived, he jumped on it, got that big knock.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Well-placed switch kick there. Well, he landed a big knockout in the previous round, and you can just tell his confidence is growing.
His confidence is through the roof, as it should be. He's doing a great job right now of landing strikes. He just now has to find the one that's going to end the night.
Another strike hits that eye area, and it is getting messier by the minute up there.
Well, he's getting targeted now. He's been hitting that spot so many times that his opponent sees the cut, and the cut is advancing. Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. Back and forth we go. Oliveira is able to protect the eye there with that block, so that is a nice adjustment that the fighter made there to raise the guard and prevent further damage on that cut. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Beautiful leg kick lands.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. All right, very late in the fight now, DC. I know we don't have open scoring, but correct me if I'm wrong, he needs a submission or he's losing this fight.
He is not a big puncher, so he needs to get this fight to the ground and chase a submission.
He could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't. Oh! Hurt again.
All right,
Great timing on that double leg.
Back to the feet now.
Well, he blocks the shot there.
All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut. Make it. Oh,
back to his feet.
There you go. There you go.
1 minute to go in the fight. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight. Another big takedown.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Big shots landed by now. All right, so the fight goes the championship distance, and you may want to get the black and gold colors out. We're getting a new champion tonight. He turned in a beautiful striking display tonight.
This is one of the best performances that we have seen from a challenger in a really long time. He relied on the striking. He understood that that's where he had the advantage. He used all of his advantages, and I feel like we will hear and new very shortly.
Been to war, we got purple hearts. Was outside when you were scared of dark. I've been shot, I ain't scared to lurk. Had a clean run, then ended up in jail for my 31st. Had the but the first. Before that, then a shank that I pierced his shirt. 2016 was dirty Sprite. I done it on the top floor, then I can't scared of heights. YT and TV, the same for radio or the TV. You ain't got no works on your CV. Staring at my hand, it's all VVs. We just trying to stay alive like the Bee Gees. Done it for the guts and the glory. And if we ever rise it, we ain't shooting feet, we ain't Tory. Mommy voted Labour, we was poorly. But I don't want you sobbing to my story. Hard, made it out the trenches. Now I got a taste, it's expensive. Cartier lenses, premium plus on the Benzes. I was dead broke, I had to mend it. I wink at my shooter, he gon' send it. Follow me, it's been a rocky road. I take my dog off the leash and have a proper stroll. Honeycomb, she my pot of gold. Told her if she stayed down to the end, we gon' rock and roll.
You gon' need 21 to salute me. All my friends is dead, so I'm trying to buy. I was bad in the streets way before I got bougie. Type of murders that you only see in movies. Shit's real when the raps is deep. Well, you know about waking up in jail from a dream that make you wanna fall straight back asleep. 100 days, 100 nights, selling crack a week. I'm from the corner of the trap in the trench. Had to hit the sauna when I slapped up with somebody door in the back of a Benz. I'm a shot. See a pool full of blood, take a swim. Got a battle heart for the work I put in. Can't be a face on a shirt or a name on some skin. It's survival. You got money on the line, I'm gon' down you. Teflon vest on the. I got cake like the bottom of a trifle. Took her to the telly, then I scratch her inside like a vinyl. Handled the whole 9-bar on a 2-wheel cycle. Trying to get richer than Lionel. Tell the hospital we're sending straight death on arrival. You trying to walk through the streets, I'ma guide you. From a brick to a teeth, I'll supply you. You know what type of time I'm tired.
On your mark, so you ready. 2023, we getting heavy. My bitch got a it's heavy. Got this and it's heavy. I watch 41 mil, it's heavy. Steady. On your mark, so you're ready. 2023, we getting heavy. My bitch got a it's heavy. I watch 41 mil, it's heavy. Steady.
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here's the former UFC light heavyweight champion Jon Jones. In nearly every fight, he's going to have a massive reach advantage. So we'll see what he chooses to do here in the early going. If he leans on the grappling or the wrestling, but that reach is... Beautiful. And back to his feet.
He's hurting bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Big elbow there, Lance. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, you can get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him.
All right, so the big story. Jailton Almeida gets the double leg takedown now. Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots.
He'll be out of here soon, DC. Jon Jones by first round TKO.
I mean, wow.
So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's going to be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
All right, the official decision is in. Here once more, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 24 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Jon Bones Jones!
I'm really just getting started. You've only witnessed the tease. 10,000 steps ahead as I smoke and choke on the street. 2017 was my moment of truth. I was a year away from not being known as a youth. Approaching manhood. Peach fuzz covered my chin. Even then I would leave rap. Going with the wind. I'm not a Muslim, so why would I lie or pretend? I'm not too good at following trends. I am the trend. I am the truth. I am the God. I am the Zen. There is no way around it. My just make amends. These flows are coated golden. If you the shit, then I must be the cold and exploding with the golden is. Real soon they will mention Mr. Play the magician with the greatest of Drizzy Drakes and Weezys, Andres and Jiggers, Pop Biggie and
All right, so here he is, the man they call Biggie Boy, and the first native of little Suriname to cross into the UFC, heavyweight contender and a bona fide one at that, Jairzinho Rozenstruik. Outstanding rookie here in the UFC in 2019, won all 4 of his fights, all 4 of them by knockout. None bigger, of course, than that lip separation of Alistair Overeem that set up a future fight with Francis Ngannou. A lot of people feel like Rozenstruik is the future. We'll try to be the present here tonight. So here is Jon Jones with his reach approaching 85 inches, a difficult proposition for any opposition. Jones here immediately takes the center of the octagon. We'll see how he approaches the early moments in this one. Rosenstrike gets hit with that hook. He's got to be careful here. Oh, he landed a beautiful straight punch there, DC. He's got an edge in reach and certainly is making it count in this one. All right, no surprise to see Johnny Bones Jones open with some of those long-range weapons and finding some early success in this one.
That's exactly what he does. He throws the front kick to the leg, and he throws those lead kicks to the body. He's long, he's 6'4" for the weight class, and he has learned masterfully how to fight with his height and his range. All those long-range weapons are Jon Jones's calling card.
All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there. Just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble. That is a damaging kick that lands.
Oh, Rosenstrike's high now closing up.
Beautiful setup to the leg kick.
Oh, nice land there by Johnny Bones. Mike Winklejohn told me before the fight, you haven't seen 30% of what Jon Jones does in the gym, and starting to show you some of those new wrinkles here tonight. So 28 total strikes have landed for Johnny Bones Jones. Hands on your face. Just misses with the left hook. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Short uppercut here in the clinch by Biggie. All right, doing work with the jab. Rosenstrike's.
Oh, he's hurt bad.
Under a minute to go in what has been a wild round one. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Right way on the seminal blow of the fight.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
Oh, Rosenstrike's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time, and I'm not sure there's any end swell in the building that's going to open that eye back up. They might stop this fight. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and the doctor's not going to let you continue as a one-eyed fighter. You all can see the swelling around his eye. It is awesome, and I'm not sure how much longer he can stay in this fight. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you would...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Oh, nice jab by Biggie. Oh, beautifully timed and placed hook by him there, DC.
Beautiful placement on the hook.
All right, so it looks as though now the referee will step in to look at the swelling on that eye as he calls for the doctor. Maybe he wanted to step in earlier, but now he had no choice.
He had no choice. The swelling is so bad, he can't see. He's flailing at his opponent right now.
Yeah, that'll do it. It's essentially a Cyclops fighting in there with one eye, so fans don't like it, but that is the end of the fight. It goes into the books as a TKO via doctor stoppage. All right, so the doctor stoppage comes in the middle of this round, and ultimately too much damage sustained to that eye, and he was unable to continue.
Well, you saw it over the course of the fight. The swelling got worse and worse, and over time, the referee has to truly think about the well-being of the fighter. In doing that, called in the physician. Physician came and took a look, and you see the decision that was made.
All right, let's get it inside to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Jon Bones Jones!
So another big win for Johnny Bones Jones here tonight. He has every tool you could possibly want as a mixed martial artist, and he put most of them to very good use here tonight. Some people were picking against him. They felt like this matchup maybe wouldn't work for Jon Jones. Jon Jones proved yet again that if he is not the greatest mixed martial arts athlete we have ever seen, he is certainly